But to revisit something as traumatic as abuse can be frightening up front, but it's certainly worth the healing that's going to come out on the other end.
Well, hey there, folks. It's Rachel here. It's a beautiful day, beautiful sunny day, so I just couldn't resist. I had to get outside for today's Facebook Live Q&A. So I hope you all are doing well today and taking really good care wherever you are in the world. I hope that you're getting a little bit of sunshine too and able to get out and enjoy your day a little bit. So as we get started today, what I wanted to talk about today is a concept that's all about changing states. So to get us there, though, I want to first tell us a little story, something that happened to me a couple of days ago. I was dreaming, asleep, I was dreaming, and I had this dream where I was with my partner and we were out at a free concert outdoors and Madonna was performing. So this was fabulous because it was a free concert. It was outside and it was Madonna for free. I was like, yes, oh my gosh, I've hit the jackpot. So that's also how I knew it was a dream, right? Now, we were not very close to the stage, but we could hear the music. And then all of a sudden, her song, Beautiful Stranger, came on. And I just got lost in dancing. And I was just so completely, dancing with abandonment. And I love to dance. If some of you all may know that I used to dance with a hip hop company. And I still, to this day, love to dance. So in the dream, the song ended, and then somehow, as dreams do, we were magically transported to within a few feet of the stage. And Madonna gets off of the stage and is walking through the crowd and comes over to us. Now, all of a sudden, my partner, he bursts into tears as she sits down next to us. And I was crying too. And I can't tell you what the tears were. Were they excitement? Were they, nervousness? Were they sadness? Whatever it was. But in this moment of connection, Madonna begins to cry too. And she says to my partner, "Would you like to change the way you feel?" Whoa. Like in my dream, and I think I was like a little conscious at this moment too, I like sat straight up and was like, where is this dream going? I don't know if any of you know about lucid dreaming where you have a little bit of input and say about where your dreams go, but I dream that way quite a lot. And so I totally sat up when she asked that question, would you like to change the way you feel? And he nodded. And so she said, will you share a sandwich with me? Now, she didn't have a sandwich. But they began role playing like they were sharing a sandwich and having a picnic on a beautiful day and smiling at each other. And my partner's mood and energy began to shift. It became lighter. And then I woke up. Okay. Oh my gosh, this dream just had me sitting there. I like sat straight up in bed and I was like, oh my gosh, there is something really important in that dream. What is it? What is it? So I wrote it all down real fast. And as I started to process what this dream was all about, it really comes down to changing states. Now, I do this work all the time with my clients, and I teach clients lots of different strategies for how to change our state, a current mood that we're in. And so what I loved about this dream, though, is that Madonna gave me a new one. I never thought about just simply using role playing or imagination to change a state. So let's talk a little bit more about how this really works in the long run. Whenever we're in a mood, whenever we're having a particular feeling, it's a particular state of being. So today I'm feeling really energized and excited because I'm in the sunshine and I'm feeling good. Now, if that's not always the case, right? Not happy 100% of the time, So I might be in a state of feeling sad. I might be in a state of feeling anxious. I might be in a state of feeling angry or frustrated or stressed. Okay? Now, if we find ourselves in a particular mood or a particular state that we don't want to really remain in, sometimes it's important to stay with a state and stay with a feeling and be in that discomfort rather than trying to run away from it too quickly. But sometimes being able to switch up a state is also really important. So that question that Madonna asked, would you like to change the way you feel? I want to first of all just offer that to you all as a little question that you can carry forward from today's live Q&A. When you are having an experience, when you are in your feelings, ask yourself that question. Would I like to change the way I feel? Notice it as an invitation, as an opportunity, as a friendly reminder that we don't have to remain stuck in any one particular state or feeling. Now, one of the things that I most often teach my clients as a good place to start is always just naming and validating a feeling. So I'm feeling frustrated. It's okay that I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling sad, and it's okay that I'm feeling sad. And then from that place, if I want to change this state, we can do things, right? I absolutely love this idea of using imagination. Begin role playing. Take yourself to a completely different place in your mind. Your body is this amazing thing, and your brain is so amazing in that if you're thinking and visioning something, your brain does not know if it's real or not. Your brain assumes it's real. So if you start to imagine yourself on this beautiful beach, lounging in the sun and completely relaxed and at ease, your brain and your body starts to align with that. Hi, Katia. You said I have had three really intense days in a row. I'm in a weird funk feeling that I can't even name. Yeah, there you named it. I'm in a weird funk feeling. Weird and funk. There you go. Those are your words. Love that. And it's okay that you're feeling in a weird funk. And so one thing you can do is just name that, validate it, and then practice this, role play, imagination, take yourself to a completely random place, right? It may be far-fetched. For some of us, we have places in our history, in our life growing up that are comforting, that are soothing. Some of us, we may not. You may have to search a little bit for that, depending on what your experiences have been. But for me, for example, one place that was always a place of safety and comfort and just yumminess, just always felt good, was my backyard. Particularly laying out on a blanket in the backyard with my coloring books and my music and my reading books and whatever else, and just having this space. It was like my little oasis back there. And whenever I think of that place, it's like my whole entire being immediately aligns with those feelings. What's important to understand about this is that this is actually how negative states work as well. As soon as we start thinking about all of that trauma or a dangerous or scary space, our brain and our body starts aligning with all of those sensations and the associated feelings, and so we put ourselves into that kind of a state. Okay? Something that's really cool in the world of state changing is that if we can take a moment to think about a place, I encourage anybody who's listening to try this now. Think about one place in your life, either in the past or maybe it's in the present, that when you think of that place, you feel calm, you feel good, you feel relaxed, you feel at ease. Just keep picturing and imagining that place and putting yourself there. And then as you continue to picture and imagine that place, I want you to do something that's physical, but that's not something that you could do in a crowded place, right? So you might like pinch your earlobe, or you might press your fingers together, or you might put your hand on the side of your head. So any little physical gesture, I always like the earlobe. So think of that place. Begin to think of that place. Picture it, imagine it, really put yourself there, a place where you feel calm. It could be an imagined place. If you don't have a place that's real for you, put yourself in an imagined place, on that beach, in that forest, in that mountain cabin, like wherever it is, whatever it looks like, boat in the middle of the ocean. And again, just put yourself there, picture it, imagine it, notice the feelings, feeling calm, feeling relaxed, feeling at ease, and then start to press and hold or do whatever gesture it is that you want to do, and keep imagining, keep connecting. Notice your breath and just relax into that. Do this for about 10 to 15 seconds where you're holding the image and holding that consciousness of peacefulness, calm, at ease, safe, pairing it with this physical gesture, whatever you've chosen. Some people who wear jewelry, it's like making sure, like touching a piece of jewelry. All right. Now you can release that. Now, the really cool thing is that if you keep repeating this exercise, you start to integrate the association of a calm state with that gesture. And so let's say you're in the middle of a party and you start to feel anxious. Something's going on. You feel out of sorts. You don't necessarily have to do the visualization. You can just do the gesture. And your body, it's like Pavlov's dog, right? Your body has begun to associate this gesture with a state of calm. And so your brain, your body will immediately state change. Yeah. So this is really great news for those of us who've experienced sexual abuse. Thank you, Madonna, for your wisdom. Because being able to change our state, first of all, recognizing that we have choice about that, there's so much that we can do that influences our state and our mood, where we put our focus, what we're paying attention to, and that even in those days where we feel like, man, I don't know how to get out of this, we can shift that state. We might have to do it a couple of times. It might come back in, that negative, that rush of negativity. It's okay. But know that you can give yourself little reprieves here and there from whatever is going on for you. And I hope you'll take this exercise and use it in your day-to-day to find a little bit of peace from whatever mood you might be in, to switch states whenever you need to. All right. As always, if you have questions, comments, please feel free to put them here, and I will circle back around and follow up with you all. Okay. So until then, till we see each other again, take good care of you. Bye now.